So I'm gonna give you guys 8 tips in Roblox Bedwars on how to become a way better player. Some of these are in ranked and some of them are just in the general game, and actually some of them are just common sense. Alright, so here's the thing. So we got audio, we got blocks calculation, we got block spending, blocks placing, ego, for example, when to ego, how to ego, and if you have a lot of loot, what do you do? Then we got the ranked tips, so splits and kits, and then we got one block clutch. This one block clutch is very specific, but it's very helpful, guys. Trust me, okay? So let's start with audio. Now I know if you are able to have max audio, what you want to do, don't put the master to like this, but trust me, this is so helpful, okay? Just trust me, please. Let's say when you're fighting, you want to hear when your hits register, because trust me, I don't know how to describe it, but it just helps so much. Like, just trust me. Get into a solos game, play 2 games, one without audio, one with audio, and tell me how it goes. You don't have to put the music so loud, but I would put here. Let me just show you my settings. I reset all. I had settings before. Let me just show you my settings. Anyways, these are my settings. These actually will help a lot, okay? It's just because some of these, like your cosmetics, you don't want this at 100. It's just like basically, for example, a dodo bird. Okay, guys, I know I have like so many voiceovers on each video, but I gotta tell you guys this. I'm so sorry it's so loud and it's so like bad quality. It's not bad quality, but it's not that good either. And like, just like, I don't know, I just forgot. My idiotic brain just forgot to remove the music and the background sounds of this video. So you might hear the block placing and blocks breaking and blocks buying more than my freaking voice. Oh yeah, and also if you guys want a remake of this video, go ahead and tell me in the comments. And yeah, legit, the next morning I'm recording this voiceover. What you want to do is, okay, let's just say I have, and then you just rush, and there's a base right here. As you rush, obviously you don't have enough to build all the way. 7 blocks isn't gonna cut it. You should know that from down here. And trust me, knowing that, it might seem like very like weird and like a weird tip and very common sense, but trust me, it's very helpful, because you don't want to be like building and then realize, oh, you don't have blocks, so you have to walk back. You're wasting time, okay? Let's say I only had like 8 blocks. Obviously you're not making there with 8 blocks, or down, even let alone down there with 8 blocks. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. You are not making that, and you could calculate that very easily. So instead of wasting your time doing this and then realizing and then go back, you calculate it. No, you go back faster and you save some time. Anyways, it might seem like a stupid tip, but I guess, yeah. Alright, next tip is block spending. Okay, this is very important, especially for rank, alright? So let's say I only have, let's say 40 blocks. Let's say I only have 40 blocks, alright? Now, you don't want to start spending your blocks like this randomly and start doing parkour like this. You want to use your blocks wisely. So let's say if this guy sword dips you or something, you jump, you go, like, you get the first hit. You build up to these blocks. Only use them when you can make jumps like these, and only use one block. Don't start doing this to like this. If you're just bridging here for no point, then don't do it. But if you're bridging here to, let's say, get the guard, then yes. But this, I don't think I'm making this in 17 blocks. Okay, well, I think yeah, because I just messed up here. But low key, when you bridge diagonally, try not to bridge like all like weirdly. Try to bridge diagonally like perfect, like this. Like this. Oh. Bridge, yeah, well, I guess this is just glitch. Bridge like perfectly like this. And then like go. Also, another thing that's very important, I see this so much, but that no one talks about. If you're like this, okay, let's just build out like all the way, and then you build out, and then you just can't go up like this. You have no more blocks. Let's say I have no more blocks. You just can't go. All right, so let's say you have no more blocks. We don't talk about that. All right, so let's say you have no more blocks. All right, and then I think there's a way I was able to do this before, like that, just like that. I mean, it takes some time to master, but yeah, you know, it's easier. It's easier than it looks. Okay, I think. Alright, next tip is block placing. For example, blocking in and down. I'm not gonna show and block in because I really suck at block in myself. So let's say when you're in a situation like this where you need to block down and someone's chasing you, don't just do like this, okay? Because they can easily just do this and then you get block trap. Brody. So do this, and this also goes in blocks pending. If you don't have enough blocks, then so here, place 2 blocks on the left and right. Place 1 block down so you don't easily get block trap. And then if they try breaking this, just replace it as fast as possible, or do this. So I would suggest getting both of these 1 tap. So when he breaks this, boom, and then like that. It's that simple, trust me. But if he does this, then just build on top of double layer and try to TP. And by the way, this double layer is especially useful if you have a lot of diamonds or loot on you. Brody, there's a fly on a fly right here. I'm not even joking, there's a fly right. Alright, so yeah, that's what you want to do basically. But if you have a lot of loot, build like around you like this. And let me show you guys a quick tip that you probably didn't know. Maybe some of you knew, but build something like this. So you want to build like a little U. And then when they jump down, as soon as they jump down, boom, you place a block and they suffocate. So let's say they let's say they jump down like this. Oh my god. Place the block and that you're down there. So they jump, place the block. Okay, I look like a cornball. Next tip is when to ego. Now this is pretty hard since I don't have any friends to record this. Ego. So let's say you have a lot of diamonds. So why did I say eagle like that? Alright, let's say you have a lot of diamonds. Okay, screw this guard. Let me just spawn them. So let's say you have like 20 diamonds and there's an iron armor right here. Don't ego him if you have less stuff. If you have leather armor, then don't ego him unless you're like freaking confident or something. I don't know. Like, no, not even unless you're confident. Run with the diamonds. This is another, and this what I'm about to. If you have a lot of diamonds and someone like with a lot of with a lot of loot is chasing you and you are under geared and you can't TP in time, do the trick I taught you before. So block down, then build on top of you like this, under you, and then since you have a lot of loot, like I said, build a double layer and build around you. So just in case they have like a CB or something. Okay. Also build here. This is very important. Build here, so I don't know why it's important. And then just if they break this, if they break that and they jump down, do the trick. It's that easy. Trust me. When they break it, let them break. Don't try to replace it because trying to replace it is just gonna stop your TP. Okay? You don't want to be TPing and then you go like this and then they jump and then TP and then they jump down on you. You build and then they suffocate. You TP safely. How to ego? Please build up. If they have better armor, don't use this trick because you are just dead. But if they sword diff you by 1, please build up and please do not build up like this. Okay, please. I have seen that so many like this. 1 to 4, like at least like 6 blocks is good. One like this. At least like 6 to 8 blocks. Like please. Don't go freaking 3 damage is not gonna lose you a fight. Please don't build up like this. And also don't build up like this. Because this is not building up. I almost forgot a step from the last one on blocks placing. I'm gonna show you guys how to block in. Alright, here's this little BT that I have. Please don't do this. Okay, please don't do that. That's like just don't. What you wanna do with your macro, open your macro if you have one, and then just do this. Just do this and up. Don't go like this, please. Do this. And then once you're in here, use your macro for this, whatever you want. However you like, I mean. And then just go in and break the bed. Okay, I'm pretty slow at this, but we don't talk about that. So like, let me show you an example how to moss. Basically, let me just say what I have to say in word. Please wait till your teammates choose what they're gonna be. I'm sorry. If you lock in Lassie and your teammate is just lasty, just equip it last. And if you don't have a BD, you don't have to BD, but just if you like to BD, just BD. Who likes to BD? Anyway, so me. If you don't have a cycler, please cycle. If you don't have a BB, don't BB. Okay, unless you're a BB, but if you don't have a BB, don't say, oh, we need a BB. BB is not important unless you're trying to play early game. If you're a main BB, obviously BB. But if you don't main BB, just don't. How many times am I say BB? If your team does not have obby before 5 minutes, and this is for if you didn't lose your bed playing yet, you get obby. And actually, no, it's not only when your teammates don't get it. You always get it when you're solo queuing. Please, you always get it. I don't care if you're BD. You get it, because just don't trust your teammates. I'm telling you, unless your teammates have good game sense and they're gonna tell you. But if they don't get it by 5 minutes, just please get it yourself. And also, please, if you're a cycler, cycle good. And please, if you're a main cycler, please get tier 3 before 8 minutes, please, bro. Don't get tier 3 at like 11 minutes, because you are low-key going to get flamed. And if you get tier 3 like under 6 minutes, that would be amazing, but don't expect it under 6 minutes. You know, you can expect it in some games, just not every game. Like, you need tier 3 at least before 8 minutes, or at least before like 10 minutes. And next tip, and this one too isn't even in the tips. Now, I low-key thought of this as I'm making this video. But look, when you fall in the void, don't do this. Don't start spamming pearls, because that's what happens. Did you see what happened right there? I just spammed pearls, and then my pearls just went everywhere. This is bad because you can also waste pearls. So what's something better to do? What you want to do, and obviously this is also common sense, but I know even if it's common sense, people are still gonna spam pearls. So what you want to do, you fall in the void, do it once. But if you, if you like pearl here, don't start spamming. Okay, wait, let me do it again, because I didn't really do it good. You do that. If you have like a lot of pearls, throw a random pearl somewhere, and then just keep doing that very slowly. There you go, that's how you do it. See, you go here, throw a random pearl, and miss it. Boom, you throw a random pearl, and then you just spam. Very slowly. Okay, bro, you guys get the point. Okay, and another tip that I would probably tell you guys is early game, sorry. Be the last one to leave, even if you're jug, unless you have a BD or something. If your BD does not place a defense, or any of your teammates, please build a small defense, even if it's this. And if you have a rag, usually this is just me, but I build a double, even though I'm the main chug. And next, I'm stuttering so much. And the last but not least tip is the one that you've all been. It is the one that you've all been waiting for. The 1 block clutch. I ruined that. The 1 block clutch. So basically, when you're down on 1 block, I don't think that's 1 block, man. Alright, let me just throw all. I just threw 1. That's like giving water to the ocean. Here you go, I'm down on 1 block. Now what to do? See, with no blocks, you're just nothing. You can't get up something. So in this situation, your pickaxe comes in handy like very well here, and a lot. So basically, what you want to do is, if you want to get up something, for example, let's see. If I want to get up this, what is this? Yo, I didn't realize this was an animal. Okay, let's say you want to get up this, but you can't. But let's say you do that, and then you break. Before you break, jump and boom, and then break it again, and there you go. You're on top of this. I don't see why you would want to go on top of this, but that's just an example, man. And let's say you can't make this jump. You use that 1 block, and then break it right after. When I said your pickaxe comes in handy, I just showed why it came in handy, but let me show you guys another thing. Break other blocks, trust me. Just break other blocks, and let me show you guys. When you're at the tip of a bridge, start aiming like this, so you don't have to do this, and you waste time, and then you just start mining, and then you have like blocks. So don't like do that. So just start aiming from here, and then you just break the blocks. It's that simple, and you just find more blocks. And then let's say you're just down on one block, but you can't do that tip. What you want to do is when you block down, boom, boom, and if you're like that, and by the way, you can do so much on this one block. Look, let me just show you guys real quick. And to get up, you do the same technique as before. Alright. Okay. But when there's someone here, get it one tap. And when they jump to get you, like, and then you just do that. It's an old trick. It's like probably the oldest trick in the book. But once they come down, you break it and you just clutch. You break it and you clutch. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video and the tips. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and peace, bro. Oh yeah, and if you guys want any more tips and tricks video, just leave it in the comment. I don't really mind, and peace.